Good morning, everybody. Thanks for dropping in. If this is your first time visiting my channel, thanks for stopping in. And if you have been here before and you subscribe, welcome back. I'm going to do another Dutch pour today, but this is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to do what I'm going to call a micro Dutch pour. I've used Liquitex colors, going from the purple. I've got purple and pinks and then blues and a little bit of gray. So with the Liquitex, I've got Prism Violet, I've got Brilliant Purple, and then I've got Dioxazine Purple, and then switching over to the pink, I've got the Fluorescent Pink, Light Pink, and then I have a mix of the two to get my third color. I've got Silver, and then I've got Blue-Gray to transition into my blues, which are Ultramarine Blue and Cobalt Blue hue. Alright. So, what I mean by the micro Dutch pour is I'm going to attempt to create smaller lines, so I'm not putting as much paint on there to create what I'm hoping will turn out to be like flowered vines. So that's what I'm going to try. So I'm going to bring it down here so you can see what we got. I have got my base coat down, which is Valspar house paint. It is the Valspar 2000 paint and primer. It's just a white base, and the code number is 33786 is the number for that. So if you want to get that and try that out. All right. So I've got my paint in these little Dixie cups, and that way I can squeeze them and I can actually get. Move this up a little bit. Sorry. Bring this closer to me. Don't want to have to stretch the whole time. Okay. That way I can squeeze the cup and get a finer pour. Okay. Keep going with my purples. I am making sure to go off the edge of the canvas on both sides so that it's covering the edges. Missed a spot right here. Let's go back. There's the purples. Let's go to the grays. Do the silver first. I just happen to like the way the purple and silver mix together when they're side by side. No, we go straight to our blues because that was a transition from the gray blue. And remember when you're doing these to move your whatever you're pouring out of, whatever kind of vessel that you're pouring from, be it a Dixie cup like this, or a plastic cup, or a funnel, or a pitcher, anything. When you come off of the opposite edge, bring it around your canvas. Don't go across it again because you might get drips. Alright, so let's go with the lighter of the pink, top of this, and we'll end in the fluorescent. And this is the mix between that light pink and the fluorescent pink here. If you notice, I start my pour off the canvas and then move onto the canvas when it starts the stream. That way, the initial drip, because the initial drip is kind of big, I don't want a big splotch right here in this corner. So, alright, that's all of our colors. So let's see what we can do with this by blowing it up. You can see it's very tight. It's not as wide as some of my other Dutch boars, such as this one. This one was done with a hair dryer. And oh, I had white paint on my hands and I just put it on my wall. Okay. So you just work it like that and try to get all the way around. So I'm going to stop it right here, and then I will come back after I have gone all the way through, and that way you don't have to sit here and watch me do the entire thing. So hold on, be right back. Okay, so I've got that all blown out right there, and I think that, hold on, I think it's a little bit too simplistic. I'm going to add some more lines to this. So we'll start, make some branches come off of this. Start from this side. Didn't like that big old drip that's right there. So you get the general idea. I'm going to do another one up here, maybe one coming off this way. So I'll be right back when I get those poured out. Okay, so I've gone through and I've done a few more lines here coming off of here. Went right over the top of this one. A little more. That way. So this is basically what I had in my mind, and I'm glad that I could actually come through and create what I saw in my head, because we don't always get to do that. A little more depth right there. Popping the air bubbles. Now I've got a little bit of splatter, which sometimes happens when you do this. So what you can do is get a little bit more of your base and just kind of touch right over that to clean it up. Almost like a magic eraser. Alright, well let me bring you guys in for a closer look, and you can see some of this cell action that we got going on here. If you're new to the channel, please excuse my tripod. It is actually noisy when I do this. I try to be as quiet as I can, but it doesn't always work. Alright. So you can see we got quite a few cells that have grown here, and there's no silicone in this. This is only my medium, which I used Elmer's Glue Wall and Floetrol 50-50 mix. That's my medium that I used for this. And the paint, the Liquitex paint, mixed all that up, and some of my paint was a little bit older, so I had to actually add a little bit of water to it. But whenever I use water, I always use the filtered water or bottled water so that I don't get contaminants in my paint. Alright, so there you have it. That's that one. And that was fun. I know you guys didn't want to stick around to watch me blow this entire thing out, because that was quite a bit of work, and I'll tell you what, I almost got lightheaded there for a little bit. Breathing in, breathing out so frequently like that. But yeah, it's a good looking piece. This one here is from what I did from last week. I don't know if you can see the shine on it. I'll try to put it in the light for you. But there's nothing on this. This is the one I did last week with the polyacrylic and the pigment powders. So I really like how that turned out. Alright. Thanks for dropping in, guys. I really do appreciate you watching my videos. I hope they're helpful, instructional, you know, and I hope you guys have learned something from this, and you guys can recreate some of these on your own. Thanks for watching. Remember, pour on. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. Hit that like button and the notification bell so you can be made aware of all my upcoming videos. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.